World-class companies spend a lot of time searching out, validating, and implementing best practice. Now, it sounds like a very simple word, best practice, but it's amazing how many companies do not recognize best practice in some areas of their company that have not actually been communicated and executed in other areas within their company. I found this in Walmart. When I ran Walmart in the Caribbean, I was amazed at how much best practice there happened to have been in many of my stores and my warehouses. But nobody took the time to say, you know, this works everywhere. Why don't we do something with it? To be effective, though, the best practice has to be user-friendly, and you have to be able to implement it, or it's not a best practice worth doing. It has to be value-added, and it has to be measurable. If you can get a best practice to really accomplish those three bits of criteria, user-friendly, value-added, and measurable, then you've got something there. MMU has spent a lot of time recognizing best practice in many businesses around the world. And those best practices are like gold in a vault. They just need to be shared. And it's amazing what the return is on these best practices. World-class companies do know what good looks like. That's what makes them world-class. They can recognize what good looks like and what isn't worth doing. And it's amazing. And it's no wonder world-class companies are world-class today. But a lot of these traits can actually be transferred to many other companies. That's where MMU comes in. I think MMU has the talent and the people with experience who really can help resolve an awful lot of issues in many retail and food and beverage outlets today. A lot of talent, a lot of practical experience, many years of resolving issues and mitigating big gaps. But even as important, as I mentioned earlier, searching out better practices that they've seen in their own experience in their own careers. They have a very effective practical approach, which means they're interested in resolving issues quickly, but adding value, but keeping them sustainable. The part that I like about MMU is that there's a single focus, and the focus is on the return on any kind of an investment in a way that will make for a very successful conclusion. You want MMU to come in, lay the foundation, find out exactly where the gaps are in your organization, analyze the fix that currently is being done, and then take that strong foundation and then improve on it, embellish it, and even get greater results. MMU can do that. I think MMU has another unique advantage. The people within MMU have great experience at working at board level as well as on the front line. And you don't always get that. Working at both ends allows you to understand whether the issues at this end are the same issues at this end, and whether I would say the mitigation is understood at the front end that's being explained at the top end. That's where MMU can come in and be objective and say, no, I think we're missing the mark here. Or there's a better way of doing it. Or I love what you've already started doing, but the execution isn't right. That's the experience that really produces a return on investment within a company. And that's why MMU has a group of people who've worked with countries all over the world and many businesses can bring that to your business. And that's really what you need if you're going to get better at what you're doing and producing better numbers.
What I'm really excited about is that we've managed to gather a team of individuals who have both really been the foundation of my thinking. I've seen them help organisations that I've worked with or know of. And we have access to some fantastic academic research and expertise. We have operational experience and knowledge at both the unit level or right up, in fact, to the board level. And we've all got together, we've all come together under the umbrella of MMU. And we want to work with your organisation to help, yes, improve operational excellence, but ultimately as a means to drive improved performance and improved results for your organisation.